Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for May 5th through the 11th, 2014. And so I'm just going to begin by saying Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Diane Jones. And just so grateful for the love and support and the nurturing and the care and the vision, the spiritual vision of all of our mothers, but in particular my own mother. And I don't think I would be here and sharing this information with you from God and the angels if it was not for my own mother's faith and belief in God. And so for all of you, we just thank all mothers for what you do and the care and the love that you provide. So let's take a moment now to just tune in and just be aware of the messages from the angels. I'm going to ask you just to all join me in that circle of love, which is the action of Source, which is the vision of God, which is the source of abundance and joy and wealth, prosperity that is just so freely given to us all. And so what I'm sort of seeing and getting a sense from the angels about this week, I'm feeling a sense of expansion in my heart. So it feels like that this week is going to be a profound expansion, a relationship with yourself, a relationship with others. If what I'm seeing is that things are going to be moving, the energy's moving and flowing, it's free, it's expanding. And as you are expanding and allowing yourself to really connect in. Now, I've been getting a lot of information and new information from the angels and over the past week that has helped my own spiritual growth. And I'm sure that for you, this is the same. And so it feels like, we're learning now where we are in this whole process is that we're learning to log in. So when I think of our soul as almost a technology in a sense. And what we've been doing is that we've been logging in to the ego, in the past, to get our guidance. Yikes, right? It's like driving an old, outdated car, and they're showing me these cars again. And this has been a big thing, and I've been getting a lot of different understandings about it. They're showing me old car, and now they're showing me a futuristic car. So it's like you're the old model, because the cars represent your energy. It represents your frequency. It represents where you are and where we're all going. And so we're moving in a new direction. So that's one purpose for the car. The energy is also, the energy of the universe is always in motion, and it's always flowing. It's a momentum that's very fast and flowing and free and energetic, and it's always recalibrating itself to the frequency of joy, to love itself. So, and wholeness. So everything that is your life as it is right now is trying to recalibrate itself. But the thing is, your whole life depends on how you log in. So if you're logging into your ego, which is paying attention to the fear and the negativity, and you feel bogged down by it, then what we've been trying to say all this time, and especially over the last month, is that it's time to log in to your higher self, your source. It is active now. It has been active always, but now we actually have access, clear access to it, immediate access. And when you get in that fast lane of the momentum of the universe, of source, everything will start to attract to you almost without any effort on your part, because the love of source is the action. You see, you are like a star in the heavens, which has its own gravitational field. And so all you have to do is really be and focus on what you truly are. Log into source and focus on your source essence, and you will attract all the abundance, all of the experiences at that high level of possibility. You will attract it all, the very best for yourself, the optimal experience by doing so. And you'll see that things come to you. But you can't allow fear, the ego, to log into that ego at times. You have to pay attention, and it's easy to feel because the energy, as I'm feeling it right now, is just flowing, it's moving, it's vibrating, it's a high frequency, it's just fast flowing, free. And when you get into a meditative state, or you just pay attention to how you feel, it's just that simple, you'll notice what things create a deficit of energy. Kind of feels like you're logged out, and things are you feel panic, and you feel all kinds of heavy. Negativity is kind of like a heaviness. Depression, it's heavy. Issues with weight or addictions, they carry a heaviness. Even though these things give you a way out, like it's like a free pass, but it's a free pass to more of the same. During the process of being in that place where you feel like you've dulled, everything in the world is dull, and you're not feeling anymore all the pain and the struggle, what is accumulating is because you're still in the place of resistance, and you're kind of like in a shell of resistance. When the shell breaks, it always does, right? Because you need more to sustain it, then it's all there, but it's there at a greater impact. The thing is that you are pure positive energy, like a ball, sitting on top of the water. It automatically stays there. The gravity can't pull it down beneath the surface. So what happens is, it's like when you exert energy, you have to exert force, opposition, resistance to hold that ball beneath the surface. And that's what negativity is. So when you let go, when you release, when you realize that you are that pure positive energy that's on the surface, it's flowing and free, when you realize that all you got to do is just be and let everything else go. Let all the worry about how things are going to work out, because the universe, God, is always recalibrating everything to come back to its wholeness, to its point of attraction, its own point of attraction, which is joy, which is love, which is prosperity and abundance. And so you don't have to work at this. You don't have to effort. All you have to do is be at ease, relax, let it happen, let it flow, let it be. So we've heard that, the famous quote from Shakespeare, to be or not to be, where the answer is to be, just to be. The energy already is. It has the intelligence encoded within it, the divine intelligence, the omnipresent intelligence of God is already in it. You don't have to think about how to become whole. You don't have to think about how to get something in your life, to acquire things in your life. You don't have to do that. It's already a part of your divine essence. Your gravitational field is already calibrated to that. It's just that you have to get out of the way. You have to clear the opposition. You have to recognize what things create deficit that drags you down, and then let it go. Worry and fear is that very thing. So we have to stay logged into source, stay tuned into our true energy, And this will accumulate and accrue to us all that we desire. And you will be given the inspired action of love. The inspired action. It's very different from doing things out of fear, like panicking and trying to make decisions outside of that operating system of source. You have to stay within that source. Don't log into don't allow your the default to be. So you got to go inside your energetic computer and change your default to source, and get rid of that default for ego. It was always there before, but now you have the option to choose what your defaults are. It's kind of like on the Android, system. You have options to customize your user interface, and you can choose a default. And so you have to just, it'll ask you, would you like to make this and change the settings to making this user interface or whatever it is to change it to the default setting. And that's what you need to go in there and do. And even just do that as a meditation every day. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on in this week and see. So interesting and a very poignant card to the message we just received, which is to prioritize from the Archangel Metatron. It says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Okay, so you see that they're bringing you a gift this week, and your gifts are inside of you because you are source energy. And the gifts are already present. All you got to do is just let them be. Just sort of like he's just holding it. He's just holding up his truth, this vase or this bowl which has this fiery essence in it. And he just allows it to just permeate. It's like an incense. Just let it be. Okay, let me just tune in to this card and see if there are any additional messages from Archangel Metatron. Wow, I don't know if I quite understand this, but it almost feels like, like a well, but it has like it's made out of stone, and it has a stone covering over it. At first I thought it was like a tomb, but I see it's a well. And so the thing is it felt like such a sacred place. And so you got to think about what's really sacred to you. Everything that's in that well is sacred. It's your sacred dwelling. You are the sacred dwelling place. And it was almost, I felt like, you don't really let anything. It was like I was very humbled and felt a sense of reverence and respect that I needed to have in approaching this well. And so you have to do this as well for yourself. Anything that comes up in your life, don't allow everything into your life that doesn't have the reverence or respect that honors your divinity and your dignity. So really think about, prioritize, meaning set boundaries. Don't let everything that's ego, don't let fear into your life. Be on the guard, for you have this sacred dwelling that you need to nurture. You need to pay attention to what is you're allowing into the garden of your life. And you have to pay attention to those things that would drain that well. That well was full, but you have to be careful not to let it be drained by things that are not going to replenish. This is what we're looking for, because we're looking for the energy that gives, that keeps on giving. That when you give, it keeps on giving, and your giving keeps on giving, and your receiving keeps on receiving. You don't want to give your attention to things that drain your life and drain the energy, the well-being that you are. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. And we had this card last week, okay, in the same position, the Queen of Air. So let me tune in to this card and just get a sense that we are getting clearer information. We're getting more clarity. We're starting to, in this week, we're going to start to see more clearly the truth. We're going to see through those illusions that have been getting in the way of our feminine intuition, okay? Getting in the way of our intuitive self, our receptivity of source, of our blessings, of everything, our dreams. And this is going to be very important for the beginning of the week, as I feel that you're going to there's going to be this great clarity. Let me just tune in to the card. And just feeling a sense of support. I'm seeing opportunities and, you know, people who can really not only just support you, but they can help you, okay? Help you to monitor your spiritual guidance. I'm seeing that these people are going to be someone who can comfort you, like a friend, someone that you trust. I'm seeing hugs. I'm seeing hugs from physical beings. I'm seeing hugs from your guides and angels. So just embrace your truth at the beginning of the week. Embrace the love that comes to you in all the forms that you may receive it. Okay? And know that any decisions that you have to make, okay, or anything that you have to let go of. So maybe there's going to be some things are going to come up where you're going to need the comfort, because you're going to have to like make some tough choices, that you're going to have to cut some things out of your life. And so maybe that's what I'm seeing, that there will be people there to comfort you. And, you know, reach out as well. Reach out to your angels and reach out to people, friends that can comfort you in the time that you would have need of it. So at the beginning of the week, you know, this is a week of priorities, and which means that you're going to start to see who belongs and who doesn't, or what belongs and what doesn't. And, you know, you're going to have to let it go, and you may need some friends to help support you, to stand with you so that you have the strength and the courage. But call on your angels. Okay, let's look at the middle of the week, and it says the Ace of Earth. Okay, so it says the inflow of abundance, a promising business adventure, important documents, or contracts. We've had this card, if we didn't have it last week, we had it the week before. So interesting, we have some repeats here, which means that some very important things are going to happen. Let me tune in to the energy of this card. And what I'm seeing, again, you know, the energy, I'm seeing the cards again, which is about the energies, like the energy's moving. So you are really, you're going to feel a sense in the middle of the week that things are going to start to flow in a new direction for you. You're going to feel stronger. You're going to know, okay, they're showing me, and I'm getting a sense like somebody's touching my hand or holding my hand. So you're going to feel guided, okay? You're going to feel guided. It's going to be like there's like a circle, like a core, like, you know, like we have here in Manhattan, the Columbus Circle. And so it feels like you have to, in this sense, you have to navigate which direction to go around this, you know, which way you want to go. And it feels like somebody's going to be holding your hands. So it feels like your angels or guides are going to be holding your hands and giving you the clarity, the direction of where you need to go, And it's going to lead to something that's going to be the beginning of what you've been praying for. So some aspect of what you've been trying to manifest is going to come through, or the lead to that is going to happen. And the angels, what they're kind of showing me is that they're guiding you, they're steering you, because they're showing me these vehicles again, but they show me them reaching down and, almost playing with your car, like a toy car. So what they're doing is they're reaching out, and your higher self is going to guide you and steer you in the right direction. So pay attention to how all of a sudden this feeling just comes over you. Like it's just, I feel like a feeling's coming over me. It's coming through my heart again. And I feel like I'm just being guided. So your heart is going to be the compass. And I feel this really warmth in my heart. So pay attention to that warmth in your heart and in your mind, that kind of sense of ease that you feel. And know that that's the angels guiding you, taking your hand and steering you in the right direction, which will lead to an opportunity. So be open to the opportunities that come to you. Sorry that as I'm seeing, I'm not paying attention to the camera, but the message is important there. So let's take a look at the end of the week. And wow, so the card is the Empress, all right? And this is the Archangel Gabriel. So this is a great card for the weekend, obviously, because it is Mother's Day. And the Empress is the mother, like Mother Earth. So this is acknowledgement, first of all, from your mothers. Okay, I'm getting a sense that your mothers who have passed or deceased are giving you a sign that they are with you and that they are helping you. If you've been talking to your mothers or grandmothers and asking them for help, those people you were close to, you've been feeling their presence around a lot lately, that they're actually one of your angels that is taking your hand and guiding you towards this situation that's going to occur for you, that your dreams and your priorities. I'm also getting a sense that, the angels, and let me just tune in for a moment. I feel like I'm being lifted as I'm standing here. And so I have to apologize for the lack of focus in the camera, because it's kind of like overwhelming me. But the message feels like that you're just going to be lifted up, that you're going to be taken in the embrace of the universe. And it feels like you're going to be like moved, just moved to where you need to be. It feels almost like magic that you're just being moved and kind of redirected, in a sense, to your priorities and to your dreams. So this is going to be a very powerful week and it feels like powerful shifts. Let me just tune into the card and see if I get any additional information about the weekend. And there's a sense that for this weekend and for whatever is going to happen, that you need to have complete surrender. In order for this to happen, you need to just let go, just release it, just like that ball, you're holding it below the surface, just let it go. Whatever it represents, if it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's a particular attitude or an addiction, just let it go. And they're going to do the work. You don't even have to worry about how to let it go. All you have to do is say, I don't want it. Take it. Here, God, take it. And they're going to show me, because whatever this is has been taking you uphill. It's like you've been driving going up against. And all of a sudden the car just turns in another direction and goes downhill. And you're going to feel like a sense of release and relief and flow, and like you found yourself all of a sudden. And this is how the abundance, you have to allow the abundance. You have to, clear out, get clear, and then clear out, and then follow your heart, follow, the abundance, the signs of abundance. And then you will just find yourself there, and it'll just start to kind of flow in. All right, let's take a look at the card that usually pull from the bottom. Okay, and this card is, let me just move it over here, the Page of Fire. And this card says, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. All right, it says, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So, okay, definitely you're going to get some kind of message, spiritual message, some kind of news, some kind of creative idea that is going to just, and here in this, she's carrying like, you see, it's like a phoenix, okay? And so it's kind of like it'd be a rebirth. Like you're just going to have this rebirth of energy that's just going to give you, new ideas, that's going to help you to like really figure out what you're looking for. So it's going to be like the inspiration to help you to achieve your goals. And it's just going to feel like a revival that's happening in your life. As you let go, this new energy is just going to surge through you. That's going to just inspire you and make you feel like you're in love with your life again. So what a wonderful week this will be. And I hope that you are blessed by the messages from your angels, that your soul really burns with a sense of renewal and passion for your life. And if you've had situations in your life that have been hard for you to let go of, that I'm praying to the angels that they are able to release you, to cut those ties in a gentle way in which you will be able to receive it, and in a way in which you will be more than willing to embrace it. So I send you lots of love. And I thank you all for your comments over the week. I will be back on Monday doing this Monday doing our daily readings. I was away for Thursday, Friday, so I wasn't able to do them. But I will continue them on Monday. And if you would like an angel reading, or if you're interested in the mentoring program, the Divine Roadmap, where we work and I tailor it to your needs in terms of helping you to find direction in your life. And then please go to my website, theangelschool.com, and you will find the information about that there, as well as other information, types of readings that I offer. And of course, join us on Facebook and for the daily readings, card readings, and messages from the angels. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. So God bless you, and just let yourself be.